completely forgot to plug my mic in. Oops. Damn, you guys are fast. Busy because it's Sunday and it's football. Found out recently that the problem coworker I had actually quit because she knew she was gonna get canned. I know what I said. I'm doing this anyway. Faith is way too low leveled. Well, I mean, not oof. She sucked anyways. She was absolutely awful at most of what she was trying to do at her job. So, it's not new for us. She was absolutely fucking useless. Mike was probably too far. How's that? Yeah, my mic was a little bit away. I'm gonna hope that Leaf doesn't get too much EXP and goes over and hits level 30. The trick of this gym is these buttons that raise and lower water level. If you have ever played The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, you know that this mechanic is well hated in that game. For good reason. Okay, so this is why instead of a electric type, I'm using a grass type. Barboach and Whiscash are ground types. The water temple sucks. I will never, ever stop in the middle of the water temple. Because it is a terrible idea. I don't care if the game tells me to take a break. And I'm not doing that in the water temple. Don't be dumb. Sorry. But Great Bay is not. I feel it's not. It's bad, but I don't think it's Water Temple level bad. Because the Water Temple was the first one, so they weren't really. I don't know. Maybe they were still testing things. I will say that the Great Bay boss is a lot worse than the Water Temple's boss. Morpha is a lot easier than, Oh, yeah, the Zora jump's not easy. Yeah, sorry, I kind of just bumped my mic. So have you not beaten Majora's Mask then? Because you have to do the Zora jump in order to finish the game. There's other points where you have to, yeah. It's not easy. If you get the timing right, it's okay, but... I still, like, I think I said this back when I finished Link's Awakening. I have beaten Majora's Mask. I have not gotten 100% because I have not been able to do a perfect 3-day run. The one thing I'm missing from actual 100% is just the Lotto. And the only reason I haven't been able to do a perfect 3-day run is because of what they did to Gjord. I did not ever play Majora's Mask on the N64 or when it was in the Wii shop, because I didn't buy it in time. I got the 3D version, and they made Gjord really damn annoying. They gave it a second phase. Like, you don't need to do... yeah, it's a fight you can win very easily. But you didn't need to give it a second phase that makes it extremely hard to beat. And also cuts into my time for getting some of my quests done. The first time I tried a perfect 3-day run, I missed the timing for Anju and Cafe by a minute because of Gjord. It was so frustrating. So this is a bit of a trap button. Step on the orange one, and you can't get back, so you actually have to step on the green one. This is the orange one you have to step on. Me. There we go. Like, all three of the others, if you've beaten the game, you can just put the Fierce Deities mask on and mash B. With Gjord, you can only do that for the first phase, because in the second phase he destroys your platform and you have to become a Zora. Or else you will die. And fighting that thing with Macau is not fun. It also takes forever. Alright. And now we have the gym leader. This is why I brought Leaf. Yeah, after a while I will stop saving, but it is going to be a bit yet. Yeah. Oh, right. Hang on. I forgot that Grass Knot's going to be super effective against a Gyarados because it is not simply a pure water type. This is also probably bad. I hate when gym leaders do that. Yes, I did. I'm tired. I've been up since 5:30. That is my excuse. And that's why I healed. Just in case it did that. Oh, that's a good thing. There we go. Yes. Fun. However, Dragon Rage is the worst dragon type move in existence. Also part of why I wanted to deal with. I wanted Leaf. Quagsire has quad weakness to grass type. Yeah. For a while, it was literally the only dragon-type move out there. That doesn't change how fucking useless it is. Alright, Gibby finally hit level 30. I need to clean my badges again. Yeah. Now, I have 21 more levels before I have to worry about Leaf not obeying me again. The likelihood of that happening before I get to the next gym is not high. The only reason I'm keeping Teddy Ursa with me is just so I can get a dual valve. Actually, I want to check something. This thing's ability. It has Sweet Scent as a move. Interesting. I did not notice that. Quick Feet. Okay. It is not a pickup. That's fine. Don't you dare follow me. Too bad. Not right now. Go away. Ugh. I hate this rival. I swear to God. Barry is like probably the most annoying of the rivals. He always shows up at the worst time. And is just frustrating to deal with. Like, no, I don't want to fight you right now. Go away. I mean, Hop, I feel like Hop was a lot less annoying compared to Barry. But it's been a while since I have played Sword and Shield, so maybe I just don't remember Hop that well. I do know that he and Barry are similar in ways. Just go with Nocturne. Because both of them have someone... Yeah. Yes, I will agree to that. Hop just wanted to be like Leon. But he didn't really have the same knowledge that Leon did about team composition and strengths and weaknesses. Barry's just a pain in the ass. Barry always gets pissy when you beat him. I mean, okay, so Hop also Beta gets on his case. Yes. And he was always super impatient, and he's always super impatient about it. Honestly, and I'm gonna do a little bit of spoiling on this, he gets that after Palmer, his dad. I want to check something. I need to see if Empoleon learns anything that I haven't gotten yet. No, okay. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good one. I think we're good right now. Stuck in the sun. Get some of the rarer berries. I don't remember. And I know I have a lot of the rare ones in Brilliant Diamond. So I know that it's possible to get them, I just don't remember how. Here is where something is gonna bite me in the butt. The fact that I haven't fought this trainer. So I kind of wanted to clear that up. Part of that was also because I didn't want Leaf getting EXP yet. So I didn't know how much I was going to get from the gym. And I didn't fight this guy either. Oh, he's not a trainer. That one is. Also, that Rund is just gonna stand there until I talk to him again. Oh my god. Useless fish. The only good thing about a Magikarp is it evolving. Otherwise, it is absolutely goddamn useless. And it's frustrating to get a Magikarp to evolve. Because it doesn't learn anything until like level 15. Yeah, I wanted same type. I wanted stab bonus, thanks. I know Ancient Power is the better move to use, but... Stab bonus. Or stab. Yeah. Yep. Back when the EXP share was a single Pokemon. You are just wasting your energy running. Fight me, coward. Heal up real quick. He didn't get very far. You have one Pokemon, and it is a Glameow. And it's level 25 against a level 30 Leafeon. Oh my god, you're stupid. Bull. Oh, hi, Cynthia. So I'm gonna be blunt, these scientists here, they're actually Team Galactic scientists. And you'll find out why later. So yeah, it's telling you to go here. But I am actually going to go down Route 212 for right now. Because I want to get through that before I go back to the Hearthome gym. I don't know if we're going to get to the gym tonight, but we will see. Welcome to Route 212, the most annoying of the routes. Because of what it entails. So, that was not a spot when I ran over it earlier. Also was not a spot earlier. Oh my god. That's a lot of pin out. Again, I'm not gonna pull all of my, I'm not gonna plant more berries right now. These bridges are only usable when you are on your bike. This one is kind of useless except it gets you around to that side. And gets you closer to that item, but honestly, you don't need to go that way. Get back on my bike, because I need to get that other item. It basically just allows you to skip that big section of grass. But I want this. And I did want it. It was a revive, and those are important. So these are Pokemon Rangers. Long. Pokemon Ranger was its own game at one point, where instead of catching Pokemon with Pokeballs, you use the capture stylus. Back when these two games first came out, as in Diamond and Pearl, the first Pokemon Ranger game had come out, and it was through that game that you got the Manaphy egg. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right, but I really don't care. But here's the thing, and I heard this from a friend of mine who owned the game and it was a used copy, but that had never gotten the egg. Or no, I think it was a new copy he had. Either way, If the game had already had the Manaphy egg transferred, then you could not get the egg a second time. Even if you beat the game, you would not be able to transfer, or were on a different save, you would not be able to get it. So if you had gotten a used copy, you were kind of SOL on getting the egg, which was very stupid. So that's how you get out. You have to kind of wobble the control stick a lot. Meme, but I don't want to meme because I don't know if anyone has one of those. I'd really rather not get yelled at for it. But her name is a thing. Oh, he did have a new one. But Alright. So I found the conversation he and I had 2 years ago. Over 2 years ago. So to get the Manaphy games in the Ranger games, you can get the egg in one of 3 games. For Shadows of Omnia and Guardian Signs, it was done by connecting to Nintendo Wi-Fi and downloading the access to the mission. But for the original copy of Pokemon Ranger, it was in the base game. Each cartridge of any of the 3 games only allows 1 egg transfer. And my friend has never beaten the main story. And he got it when it's new. But the final boss is apparently mean. Because apparently it's a gauntlet of the 3 legendary beasts. Frustrate. This lady, if you get the shards from the underground, So any 10 of these, you can get specific moves. I don't think they're super useful ones. I don't remember, so I have to look it up. No, they're not the most useful ones. The ones you get for the red shard, it is Sunny Day. For the blue shard, it is Rain Dance. The yellow shard is Sandstorm. And the green shard is Hail. None of which are the most useful at all. This woman is, I believe, from... Oh yeah, I could have just looked here. I'm dumb. The Weather Institute. That is a reference to the Hoenn games. The Weather Institute was an area that you would go to on the way to the 6th gym to Fortree. I'm going this way because I just noticed that that's the only way I can go to get those specific items. Yeah. But yeah, on the way to Fortree, you would basically find the Weather Institute and you would be blocked by whatever evil team was in charge there. Ruby and Omega Ruby, it would be Team Magma, and then Sapphire and Alpha Sapphire, it was Team Aqua. And Emerald, I think it was also Team Magma, but I do not remember off the top of my head, because it has been a very long time since I played Emerald. Out of all of those moves, the only two that are actually useful, like for dealing damage at the same time, are Hail and Sandstorm. Like if you did a doubles team, I was about to say that move is completely goddamn useless in a trainer battle, but apparently they changed it now so that it just switches out the Pokemon. Yeah, so if you did a doubles team of a ground type, so like my Gibby and Leon, because Gibby is a ground type and Leon is a steel type, neither of them will be affected by Sandstorm. The problem with Hail is very simply that it is that only ice types are not affected by it. Anyway, also another part of the Weather Institute in Hoenn is that is where you get Cast Form. And Cast Form is kind of useless. It's definitely like one of the biggest things for a weather team is to put a Cast Form on it, because it can learn all of those moves. But really, you can't have it learn all of the moves, because if you want it to do damage, you have to give it Weather Ball. And that takes up a move slot. Oh, that's good. That's very good, actually. We're gonna need that for later. That's not the area I wanted to go. I didn't want to put Nocturne Leaf down there. Okay. I don't think it does either. I think it's just hail, sun, and, it's just snow, sun, and water. And rain, rather. I'll leave out there. I see that friend I was talking about is now playing Sploon. Apparently, he got, Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue for his birthday for Christmas, but his brother already had it, so he brought that back and got Pokemon Ranger instead. Because, yeah, that is about when that came out. So one Pokemon I'm gonna kind of gripe about this one a little bit, because I'm a little pissy about it. So there's one Pokemon you can't get outside of Oris now. And it's kind of frustrating. That Pokemon is Deoxys. And I have a Deoxys. I believe I moved it over to Moon, because I was trying to fill out that Pokedex. And now Pokemon Bank is not usable at the moment because the eShop is closed for the 3DS. And I don't have my pass anymore because I forgot until recently that I needed to renew it. So I can't buy my pass because I'm not wasting a whole gift card just to get that pass. But that is my only Deoxys, and I kind of need it to finish off the Diamond Pokedex. I'm also worried about some of my other event Pokemon, like Mareanie and Marshadow. Or not Mareanie, Magearna and Marshadow. And my Meloettas. I do have a Meloetta. But I couldn't move those. I still pay the Pokemon Home price for use of its services. Which I'm annoying now. Or at least I have the pass to use it. Apparently there was an update in the app version. I don't use the app version very much, but I have. It's how I ended up trading some of my Rockruff. Oh god. That is... what the hell? Okay, I got an Oshawott. Is that gonna go into Hisui Oshawott? Cyndaquil. It's alright, I'm checking my gift box. It has been a while since I have played this game. I have gone on this app. Sorry, I'm distracted by... This is my sword. Profile. That's connected, which is weird. It can travel to... BDSP and... Legends Arceus. Weird. Okay. Sorry, got distracted for a minute there. I didn't realize there would be that many gifts back, because I have not used the app in a very long time. So this kid tells you exactly what you're supposed to do for these, and that's just use your bike. I hate when it turns the camera like that. Ugh. Okay, leaf works. Because, Geodude. Also quad weakness to grass types. Geodude and its evolutions and Onix, but not its evolution, are kind of useless against both water and grass type, because they have a quad weakness to both. I'm gonna kind of admit something I'm actually not entirely proud of from when I was younger. When I was younger, I didn't realize that Nidoqueen was a ground type. I thought it was a poison ground. To be fair, this was back when when Gold and Silver came out. I once thought Nidoqueen was a water type. I will admit, I was very dumb when I was young. I know a lot more about Pokemon now. I don't want that. Alright. Yeah, I still keep forgetting to send that back. say this out loud. Behold my dumbass. Okay. It is after 8 o'clock. I'm gonna put Chingling in my party, because Chingling only evolves at night. Yes. That is true. I mean, both ways work. So we can't get to that yet. Can't really get down from here either. But the only way you can get to that is if you have Surf, which we don't have yet. That is after Hearthome. Oh, here's something interesting we can do, though. Can't do this any other time, but now. Police officers will not battle you unless it is nighttime. I mean, it's the same reason they have the joggers be early morning. Like, you can't battle the joggers unless it is morning, and I re-looked that up. Commentate settings. Okay. So morning in Pokemon is from 4 a.m. to 9:59 a.m. And then from 10 a.m. to 7:59 p.m. is daytime. And then finally nighttime hits at 8, and then it goes until 3:59. Sometimes my stand on my phone falls off. Now I gotta fix it and put it back on. There we go. So I could use that zinc for my jiggling. I'm not going to. I'm gonna save it for Riolu later. Anything up here? No, just the other way. That path basically just allows you to skip that police officer if you want. I don't know why. So I don't have to switch out. Scientists still really creep me out. We're about to get to something that will definitely help us with Qingling. Yeah, he's weird. Scientists are weird. Alright. There's no dodging this. I'm actually gonna switch out Nocturne for right now. That was smart on my end, because tried to use a grass type attack on me, or a water type attack on me, and it hit Leaf, who is you know what? Leaf is gonna be faster. Do this. I think I mentioned this before, but in Pokemon Sword, I do technically have a Lycanroc that can be bred for the special rock, the O-Tempo Rockruff. Because yes, I do have a Duskmane Lycanroc, and because I usually played in the evenings, it was a lot easier to get. In Ultra Moon, where I first got it, and got stupidly lucky. Oh, also, you can probably see, getting sidetracked, you can see some berries over there. We can't get there yet because we don't have Surf. We have to beat Fantina. I don't know why I did that. I don't need a repel right now. There's pretty much no grass in between here and there. That's right. But because in Moon and Ultra Moon, time is inverted. So if you're playing during the day, it's nighttime in Moon. And so getting the dusk form of Lycanroc was fun. Of course, I was already working the 6 a.m. shifts at work when that game came out. So I was pretty much getting up at 5 already. By the way, double battle. So I just was like, you know what? I'm awake anyways. Opened up the game. Was at the point where it was about to evolve, gave it a rare candy, and it evolved into the Duskmane, and was like, cool, done. Shut down the game, saved the game, shut it down, and got ready for work. Nowadays, I don't usually get up until like much later, because I am a lazy piece of shit. I do not like mornings. So, rich people are weird. So this is that's Mr. Backlot. Talking to him will cause Pokemon to... I'm not touching the statue. I wanted to read the book. Weirdo. Yeah, you can't get close to that statue. So yeah, if you talk to him, he will basically put a rare Pokemon into his garden. Now, there are common Pokemon that you'll find in there too, but you can get Eevee, you can get that's the item we wanted. That Soothe Bell, as she said, makes a Pokemon warm up to you faster. This causes its friendliness to go up faster per step. Wonder. Nope. I don't think we're going to, but if we can get to Canalave tonight, we probably won't because Canalave is a while yet. That's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to go into Mystery Rift. So here's where we're supposed to go, and then we're gonna head here. And then after this, it's going back to the Hearthome gym. We might get to Canalave, and I can talk a little bit about it and show some stuff in Brilliant Diamond involving one of the Pokemon events. If we can actually do the full moon quest tonight. Probably not, though. This is not a long path to get to Canalave, but we'll see. Just hang on a sec. Dad, I got the trash up here already. trash day. And it is now it's time. I don't feel like going and grabbing a Italian ice tonight. We just got sunny day. Basically what it does is it boosts the power of fire type moves for 5 turns, I believe. We can look that up. 5 turns powering up fire type moves, lowering the power of water type moves, and also making it so that Solar Beam charges in 1 turn instead of 2. I would like that lady to turn and face the other direction, please. There we go. Because this puts us into another, Oh, it does? I didn't know that. Broken. Nice. That's actually super useful. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot Leon still had Peck. I don't have any flying type moves on my Toad Tick yet, so it's not much use in the flying type department yet, aside from evading ground type attacks. You get a lot of money from battling socialites and the older and the gentlemen. I find it kind of interesting that the only Pokemon the cops are using are Hoot Hoot. And Meditite. I honestly thought that they would use a Growlithe. Sure. You got a bright-ass flashlight and you're still bitching about it being too dark. Can't get that. That's another surf thing. Snack club. I don't know. At this point, I don't know why they have you come here just so late in the game, so much later in the game. Because these trainers do not have powerful Pokemon. But you can only come here after fighting Wake and Pastoria. Mm-hmm. Alright. One more officer. I think. I think this is the last trainer. So I'll be honest, I could very easily change the date and time on my Switch just to get certain Pokemon or trainers during the day. The problem with time travel is, now we can actually go through here. But the problem with time traveling in Pokemon games is you are cut off from events like berries and like berries ripening for 24 hours. It's kind of lame. So, we'll go downstairs real quick, because I normally don't do this. We'll go up and down. No, I'm not going to worry about the global room stuff. There are some benefits to it. Mostly in Sword and Shield. This is the training and battle rooms. I don't ever really use those because I don't usually play online. But, Sword and Shield, you have the Pokemon Alcremie, which changes its appearance and coloring based on what time it is and which direction you spin. So, the best Alcremie, or the coolest one, the Rainbow Swirl, I believe, I gotta look this up. Rainbow Swirl Alcremie. Give Milkry the Sweet. Counterclockwise for over 10 seconds. Hang on. Yes. Give it a sweet. And the time of day is only really relevant in the wild area. If you're doing a shiny, apparently it will only evolve into one, but, hang on. Rainbow Swirl is at dusk, counterclockwise for over 10 seconds. I need to relook that up because this is... Okay, checking, Ooh, shiny Alcremie is just pure... is gray. Ooh, that's cute, actually. I think by dusk it means... I know it has to be right before... Yes. Okay, there it is. Milky evolves into Rainbow Swirl Alcremie for after spinning counterclockwise for more than 10 seconds between 7 and 7:59. It was a pain, and I had to time travel at one point for it. The reason why I'm walking back to Celestic instead of flying, I wanted to check on the Hallowed Tower. So that means I've spoken to anywhere between 8 and 14 people underground. So I forgot there were berries here. That's pretty much the only reason I ever actually time traveled, was because I wanted a Rainbow Swirl Alcremie. I think there's something over there, I just don't remember what. And I honestly don't care at the moment. Now, we still can't get some better stuff, because we're only 4 gyms in. I'm gonna get some more super repels. Could also go buy another outfit if I wanted. Maybe, I don't remember. I'm gonna go check and see if I can get anything else over at Metronome. I don't think I'll be able to until, like, after Canalave, but... And that's when I need to buy something else, because you can get an item if you're actually wearing the winter outfit, or I don't think I can get this anymore. No, I probably can't, but I'm gonna check. I think it was a early purchase bonus. Yeah. Yep, can't get that anymore. You could get the Pokemon Platinum outfit in BSP when you got the game up until February. No, I can get the winter style. I do want that. And it's gonna take all of my money, but most of my money, rather. I'm gonna stay in this outfit for right now, but the platinum outfit is basically a coat. It's more of a winter coat, wintry style outfit. Oop. There's a lot of freaking berries. That's something I didn't want to deal with right now. Nah. Don't wanna. So to kind of just conclude on the alchemy, make sure you save before you do the spin, just in case you screw it up. Oh, right. I didn't want to go back in the Grand Underground, that's later. Yes, we're going back into the Grand Underground before the end of this stream. Now, the secret medicine is a reference to gold, GSC, and heart gold, soul silver. In order to battle the Olivine gym leader, you had to go to the top of the Olivine Lighthouse and talk to her. And she would mention that the lighthouse Pokemon was sick. So you would have to surf to Cyanwood, where the 5th gym is, and then beat the gym leader. You could talk to the pharmacist before that, but the fastest way to get back is to beat the gym leader and get Fly, and then fly back. Climb up to the top of the lighthouse again. Give Jasmine the medicine. It was called a secret potion back then. Hey, Cynthia. Alright, so one thing about this area, I still have one in effect. So I'm pretty sure there are, yep, I see him. So, if you can see kind of at the top of the screen, like straight up from me, you can kind of see a shadow. This is an interesting, trainer class. The Ninja Boy. And, I mean, this has been a trainer class since Gen 3. It started in the 3rd gen for when you were on your way to... What's that? It wasn't Lava Ridge, because Lava Ridge was... because on the way to Fall Arbor Town, because you couldn't get to Lava Ridge just yet because the lift was not what was commandeered by Team Magma. And Lava Ridge is at the base of Mount Chimney. You couldn't get to Lava Ridge without going up Mount Chimney. So you had to take the route to Fall Arbor to deal with the meteorite. But on the way to Fall Arbor, you got into an area where a lot of volcanic ash kept falling. And you could get the flutes you could get from that were really cool. Like, they would, at least some of them were. So as it is, there's 3 of them here. But some of the trainers that you would find super nerds, which became collectors. And then you would find the ninjas. And they would be hiding in soot piles. Funny thing is that, yeah, Geodude is a ground type, but because it is also a rock type, it has a weakness to ground type attacks. So rock types are good defensive-wise, but if your opponent is using a ground type Pokemon, do not send out a rock type. Because you will get destroyed. And as you can see, Gibby is kind of wrecking house. Especially since it can't be hurt by the sandstorm. So there's, again, they're the ninja trio. There's 3 of them. I don't remember exactly where the 3rd one is. So we're gonna quick look for him. Oh, there he is. I don't know why I still have Nocturne out front, honestly. I should have Gibby and Leaf out front because they're the lowest level members of my team right now. Not counting Chingling, because Chingling is not a team member. I'm just trying to get an evolution. Now, once we get past this area, it's gonna get fun. To open up a certain app. There we go. So once again, I really don't like that they only have one button again. So, surprise! It's foggy! That is why you can only come into this area after beating Pastoria Gym. Because you need to have defog in order to be able to get in here. Get your foot. Sorry. I knew you were there, my dude. You didn't surprise me at all. I get the feeling it is all Zubat. Still hungry. I don't want to open any more snacks right now. I'm finally losing weight. I don't need to get it all back immediately. I like how Gabite has a big old fin on his back. It's basically a land shark. When does Gabite... Oops, bumped my mic again. When does Gabite evolve again? Okay. A while yet. Gabite doesn't evolve. It evolves from Gibble at level 24. It evolves to Garchomp at level 48. Actually, that Golbat just reminded me of something very interesting. And it concerns other Pokemon rivals. So, you always have a Pokemon rival that you actually give a kind of that you usually give a name to. I think the only time you don't, the only times you don't are in RSE and then ORS, and I believe X and Y. No, because you also don't. Sometimes you do choose their names, sometimes you don't. RSE, ORS, Gen for X and Y, Sun and Moon, and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and Sword and Shield have all had ones you don't name. So, I think it's kind of even. Actually, I don't know if you do in Black and White either. I don't remember, it's been too long since I played Black and White. Although, to be fair, I did just start up a new game in Black quite a while ago, and I kind of tweeted. I think I tweeted about it, but I don't remember. I was playing. I know I sent my buddy Game Boy Rocket a picture. It was kind of silly, but I was kind of just looking for Pokemon, and it's like the second Pokemon I find, it was a shiny Patrat. I might be moving that up to once bank and transporter are free to use next year for a while. So I might be transferring that up to home to hold on to it. As well as some of my event legendaries. I think I have most of my event legendaries moved. Into a sword. I had quite a few once I stopped doing stupid things with event legendaries. I need Gibby out. Leaf to switch with Oberon. Gen 5 was especially big for when I started getting events. I couldn't get any of the Gen 3 ones because they were in New York. I think the Gen 4, some of the Gen 4 ones were too, and then of course there was the Monophy event, which is game specific. I think Gibby's gonna faint. I don't think that's... Yeah, it's over. Oh no, it went for Oberon instead. Okay, did not expect that. I will definitely take it though. Uh-oh. Okay, that didn't do much. Never mind. I thought that was going to do a lot more damage. So no, I'm not going to give it Sunny Day because I'm also not going to teach it Solar Beam. So there's something over this way that we cannot get to just yet. Yeah. There's a house up there that we can't get to until after, I think, Candace, so Gym 7. But it is where you can learn the ultimate dragon type attack. And now here's something interesting. So, we've seen Burmy before. Burmy is kind of a weird Pokemon in that, and I don't know if any other Pokemon do this. Like, what they evolve into depends on its gender. And I mean this by, it's the exact same Pokemon, it's not another line, so it's not like the Nidoran families. But, Burmy will evolve into Mothim if it is male, and Wormadam if it is female. I can't remember if any other Pokemon do that. I know that in order to evolve certain Pokemon, you have to be a certain gender. I don't. Yes, that is a thing that happens. But, I think Burmy is the only one that doesn't need a item to do it. Because the other two Pokemon I can think of are Snorunt, which can evolve into Frostlass if it's female, but you need an item, and of course Kirlia, which goes into Gallade if male, but also I'm pretty sure with a specific item. I'm Googling, hang on. Yeah. There's two others, Combi and Salandit, both of which are only female though, so I'm not really gonna count that. Plus so they're a little different. Combi evolving into Vespiquen is a joke about bees and queen bees. And actually, that's a fun little side quest in Pokesnap, is to try and get the Vespiquen to show up. And then also to get the Vespiquen to dance. That's a fun one. I think my favorite side quest in New Snap, though, is probably the Pidgeot one. I'm pretty sure I posted a picture of that to my Twitter, but it was a very long time ago, and you will probably not find it anymore. Just because of just how much I have posted on there. Gibby is still the lowest level Pokemon on my team, that is why it is out front. But if Gibby takes a lot of damage, we're gonna switch out for Oberon on this fight, but I don't think we will. I think we're still okay. Despite not being too high level compared to it, too much higher level, we're still a lot faster. Move uses though. I will have to switch over to Oberon soon though, because that trainer down there is a bird keeper. So all of their Pokemon will be the flying type. The dumb thing about both of the Pokemon that have to be female to evolve is that they're really fucking hard to find. Like, Combi itself is already rare, but to get a female one is such a pain. I remember catching one in, I think it was either Diamond or Platinum, being like, oh cool, it's gonna, I'll go up to what its level is that it needs to evolve at, and it'll evolve, and then it didn't, and I'm like, what? So I looked it back up, and yeah. Because I had a male Combi, it did not evolve, which is very stupid. Now, for Salandit, on the other hand, Salandit was a little easier if you had a male Pokemon with, what was it? Was it Cute Charm? Yep. Yes, it is Cute Charm. The trick is to use an Eevee that has evolved into a Sylvan and it needs to be male because it automatically learns Cute Charm. In Sun and Moon, Cute Charm has the added effect of attracting the opposite gender Pokemon, which is why it has to be a male. Sylveon, because then you can get female Salandit to show up a lot more. I never used a Salandit though, or Salazzle, because I had every time, because I picked Litten when I played the first time, so I already had a fire type. I do kind of wish Oberon would actually learn a good move. Ears itch really bad. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of Sandstorm because it's kind of pathetic. Sandtomb, because it's kind of weak. I'll fix its moveset later. Maybe, if it has any better moves. Still good. which is also a very good move. So, okay. I did see the trailer for Scarlet and Violet and Fur Giraffe. What the ever-loving hell? So they gave Giraffe a Reagan evolution. Yet they still can't give Shell-Color Dunsparce some love. I don't know, my dude. And it looks really fucking weird, too. Here, hang on. I'm gonna see if I can quick find a picture. There. Alright. Is that before or after you find your jaw? Anyway, welcome to Celestic Town. That's never gonna get old. So, this girl says this town has been here since Sinnoh was made. That is actually false. Legends Arceus actually shows us that this is not actually this did not actually exist before. Yes, you're not fucking blowing up a town with people in it, you fucking idiot. This is why my content is not for kids, because I swear like a goddamn sailor. Oh, so Beautifly has the flying type, and Dustox doesn't. In fact, this area, potentially, I don't know for sure, it's very confusing how things line up with Sinnoh and Hisui. And there is an area that has ruins with this town's name, but wow, that was weird. Anyway. Yeah, Cynthia's not using some TM, so she gave us Surf. So now we're gonna end up heading back to Hearthome. But first, I want to do one thing. So, and there's Cyrus. Notice the big old G on his vest. Or jacket, whatever it is. Anyway. One thing about Celestic Town, and that is still the wrong button, is that if you go into the Grand Underground, surprise, we're in the center. This is the only part of the map that you can get to this area. You cannot go down into this area from anywhere else but here. There are 3 chambers in here. The one big one. Okay. If I recall correctly, this hiker is always a healing one. And there's another hiker up on the other side that is trading. We have a dazzling cave here. Speaking of the weirdo Pokemon itself, because it is a normal psychic. I still don't get why they gave this thing an evolution and not Shuckle. Shuckle is so much better of a Pokemon. That thing is the literal best wall you can get in the series. I think Shuckle might be banned from competitive play. Yep. Looks like Shuckle is... Nope. Wow. That's interesting. Shuckle is not banned, but it is one of these best balls you can get. It can actually beat out Chansey. Which is very interesting. I think it's getting close to ban, but it hasn't reached ban level yet. Yeah, Shuckle is mean if you're doing a competitive. You could technically get a Shuckle in GSC and then remakes in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. But it's not yours to keep. You can keep it, but it's kind of mean to do so. I mean, I suppose if you wanted to, you could technically, I think you can. I need to see if Shuckle has gender. It does. You could actually breed a Shuckle. If you have a Ditto. Alright, so now we have... Hang on, I missed the name of it. Stargleam Cavern. Yeah, there was an Absol in here that we missed. But this is basically where you're gonna find a good chunk of your fairy types. And several others as well. Such as that thing. That is a Duskull that is chasing me right now. Duskull is in the base game because it gets an evolution in this gen. I'm gonna try this. Oh, crit. So one of the nice things is if the Pokeball shakes, in most cases, there are, brain. There are times where it's not, but if it shakes, it's called a critical capture. It means it will only wiggle once, and then it will be caught. Most of the time, this is an instant catch. It is a guaranteed catch. However, Dynamax Adventure in Sword and Shield, I'm gonna get this. I have that. I have 2 of those. I don't need that. I have 4. I don't have enough for any of these. So this area, I like to have my secret base kind of in this area. I don't remember where I have Alex's base. I'll have to look. So I'm gonna start by putting up some other Pokemon statues. And you saw that this just changed color from yellow to light blue. That's because that raised, I just put 2 ice types in, so that raised the likelihood of ice types. That's important because of what we're about to go into. That last room is going to be the first area where you're going to encounter, likely going to be the first area where you're going to start encountering ice types. Go away, Bronzo. The deep sea scale. I just want to get it. Also Baneri. No, go away. I don't want to catch Baneri. Baneri are a pain to work with. Now, I will admit, that is one that we need. This is where I caught one of my team members in Brilliant Diamond, was in here. I love critical hits with False Swipe because they're absolutely fucking useless. Aside from just zoom, way knocked down fast on health. Because it's never gonna knock them out. Because it's False Swipe. But this is, I believe this is the chamber where I caught my Swinub that I used. So I don't know if I'm going to use that scale. I'd rather honestly have the tooth. Hang on. Because I have a deep sea scale in Diamond. There's another one. This is the one I was talking about. This is one I was talking about earlier. Snow Run. Kind of looks like a Yukiona. Or like the beginning. It's more of a... It's kind of different. Frostlass, which was one of the Pokemon statues I put, is very much a Yukiona. It's a ghost ice type. And if you don't know about Yukiona, Yukiona, the Snow Woman, is basically it's a yokai. Ha, nice. That disguises itself as a woman in cold weather who is trying to get somewhere. And she will ask someone to help them. Here, let me actually Google this so I'm not talking out of my ass. It is a yokai. There are a lot of different variations of them. There is... this is weird, but there is actually apparently a couple of stories about a Yukiona and a man getting married and having a kid together. And I thought that was only Kitsune that did that. Why are there so many Bronzor in here? I don't want a Bronzor. I want another Snorunt. Pokemon Frostlass is meant to be based off of a Yukiona. They are... There are some forms of them that are vampiric. Sometimes they just kill for the hell of it. Ugh, fuck it, I'm not bothering with this right now. We're gonna go back up to the top. That is probably the best area to be hatching eggs because it's so compact. Oh, also, I don't know if you kind of see that little graphical glitch right there when we came up, but this wasn't all there. Anyway, that is actually true. Arceus is known to have been the creator. And we get another watch, or another clock. So Celestic Town is probably the smallest town here. There are not very many people, and there are not very many houses. No, not really, unfortunately. There's too much in the way. So this is Cynthia's house, where she grew up. Intelligence bloomed among us, enriching our lives. When that Pokemon was born, emotions bloomed among us, giving us joy and sorrow. When that Pokemon was born, willpower bloomed among us, spurring us into action. This is actually kind of pointed. Yes. Lake Verity is the home of Mesprit, the Pokemon of emotion. Not that button. So, Lake Verity, you can kind of see in the middle there's a little island. Lake Valor and Lake Acuity are the homes of three of the Pokemon of the lakes. Mesprit, Azelf, and Uxie. And then there's the fourth lake that we'll get into later because, yes, that's post-game. I forgot to talk to him. This is Cynthia's younger sister. So yeah, there's no mart in this town. However, oh no, maybe not. I thought in the originals this was where they would sell you the bitter medicine. Sell this nugget. I've almost gotten all the money I lost buying that outfit back already. So this gentleman sells the fun Pokeballs. The timer balls are good for a Pokemon battle that has gone on very long. Quick balls are used best at the start. We're gonna go over here first because you have to come this way later. No, I don't want to plant berry right now. And I don't want to deal with the trainers over here just when I have to come back here later. Because this is how you get to... From here is where you get to Snow Point. Which is this town. And this is where the 7th gym is. You can probably guess where the 8th gym is, just because... Yeah. Most Pokemon games, as of Gen 3, had the 8th gym... Actually, no, it was Gen 1 that first did it. They have it very close to the League. I forgot that Viridian City was the last gym. You know what? No, we're gonna do it. Yeah. Hey! Yeah, I figured we weren't gonna get to Canalave. I'll still try to get to, Fantina. Did I switch not? Did I not switch back? Especially if Nocturne is low on health now. So if your Pokemon is affectionate towards you, you'll be able to tell because it's showing like the little notes of like it wants to be petted or worried about can battle well. So, I believe Fantina's is actually the only gym you can go through without battling another trainer. If you get, and I'll show you in this game, because it's very, very similar to the original Cinnabar gym. I mean, technically you can do Rourke's without battling anyone, but that one gives you... Okay, I'm wrong. Never mind. I'm tired. I'm gonna bitch about that for a little bit, but I can't, because I can't brain right now. Technically you can avoid them in Rourke's gym too, but Fantina's requires you to put in a little more work. But again, it is very, very similar to the original Cinnabar gym. So no, I'm not going to take care of those trainers right now. We are going to go into the Hearthome gym. Which is right here. Now, again, back in Pokemon Platinum, this was the 3rd gym. So you pick the door that you think is correct. And if you are correct, there will not be a trainer waiting behind the door. I don't remember if I... very much math. If you get it wrong, of course, there will be a trainer waiting for you. Whereas the quizzes in Blaine's gym were more factoids about Pokemon. What was the first room's answer? It was 15. And there's Fantina. So, gonna save, and we're gonna go face her. She's very much from Kalos. Also, her dress is very Drifloon. It's very Drifblim. Fantina is a ghost-type gym leader, as you can probably tell by her dress and her Pokemon. So you want a dark type for this fight. I believe dark is the only type that ghost types are weak to. Pokemon Go, that's not correct. Nope, ghost types are also weak to their own type, yes. Thank you. Oh, and that's the first time we got actually hit with a confusion of our own. With confusion. Oh, I did not know it knew that. Okay, that sucked. Yep. Just gonna throw it over on there for a minute. Got her Gengar and do that. Actually, one thing I did when I was playing Pokemon Crystal on the VC for the 3DS VC is I was gonna try to evolve my Eevee into an Umbreon before I faced Morty. Wow, okay. Dick. I'm not sending Nocturne out just yet. Yeah, I didn't want to use that on that Pokemon. That is the next move I need for my Absol, so... However, I figured out that I wasn't going to be able to get my Eevee to evolve before Morty. But if I could get it to level 30, it would learn Bite. So I kind of I did some level grinding with it to get it to level 30. And because it was level 30, and it was still a normal type, it was still an Eevee, I could pretty much just kind of tank my way through that whole gym. Because ghost types do not affect normal types. Just like a normal type can't affect a ghost type. Yeah, Cursed Body is kind of silly. Ouch. But, I mean, I got a Cursed Body Dragapult. And that's its hidden ability, so... Say hello to Mistrevis's evolution, Miss Magius. The only way to get a Mistrevis to evolve is to, I believe you have to have a Dusk Stone. Yes, that is true. I could have also used Oberon against, or not Oberon, Gibby against, okay. Please do not hit yourself. Thank you. Because Gengar is part poison type. So Gibby... That is probably gonna be the only stream where we get 2 badges in one video, in one stream. Because, you've already been to Hearthome, and so you could just fly back here. And now we have Surf unlocked. I find this. Because I want to teach Nocturne Shadow Claw. Now, that may seem a little redundant, but it's good to always have attacks that are super effective. Knockoff is kind of useless, because it's only really useful if your opponent has a berry or something, and most trainers do not give their Pokemon items. And every time you beat a gym, I haven't shown this before, the certified trainers will be your rival, and then you. Except after a certain point with the next gym. Now, oh hey Cynthia. Heh. I think we have a little bit of time to at least show off the library. I don't think I can do the full moon quest right away. And I know I'm not going to be able to go to get the Riolu because it's a very long walk. So we'll get the egg next. We'll probably get the egg next stream, but we're gonna try to get to Canalave. It's not a very long trip. But first, we're gonna stop into the Pokach. The marking map. It's kind of useless. It was a lot more useful back in the day. But let's see if we can get to it. Actually, it wasn't the marking map, but it was a map. It was one that was very similar to this that was called the Berry Tracker. And now that's just shown directly on the town map, so... Oh, also, we could have unlocked Mystery Gift a lot sooner. I just forgot how. I just forgot about it, so, there was that. This is one of the dumbest things, is if you had gone this way, if we had gone this way earlier, we could have gotten the old rod. Which, I mean, we already have the good rod, so it's kind of useless right now. So, I'm gonna just quick explain. The deep sea scale is an item, like it said, an item will be held by Clamperl. A Clamperl, when traded with that, is going to evolve into a Gorobus. I didn't know this was over here. Oh, okay. Really didn't know that was there. Beeperl. Clamperl has two evolutions. A Gorobus, and then Huntail, which is the deep sea tooth. Which is what I was hoping I would find here. There is a way to get the tooth. Yep, Mantyke has a flying subtype. Ah, my nose itches. Eh. he didn't almost get hit by his Gyarados. Yay! Useless fish. I know people kind of bitch about another useless fish. Oops, I didn't mean to keep leaf out. That would be Feebas from Gen 3. Oh. Hang on a sec. I did not notice Oberon's health was that low. We're gonna put Leanne out real quick because immunity is some of the attacks. Not immunity, but heavy resistance. Feebas, right? I mean, because stupid. Really. I know it's not going to be super effective, but I still want stab. In other situations too, it's actually beneficial to not evolve your Pokemon right away. I did that when I was playing Crystal because I decided to use a Wooper for the first time. And Wooper learns Earthquake a lot sooner than a Quagsire. Yeah, I know. It is also because it's same type attack. Because Empoleon is a water steel. Ah, gotcha. I don't know how all of the battle stuff works. I just know it does. Sometimes. But yeah, going back to the Wooper thing. I actually was like, what am I supposed to do with this thing? Right now, I don't know what to teach it. Because mostly I was worried about one of the biggest walls in gold and silver and crystal, and that is Whitney. Fuck that Meltec. It's a pain in the ass. Especially if you, like me, chose Cyndaquil. Because our Miltank knew Rollout. Rollout is a rock type move, which is super effective against a, at that point, Quilava. So I actually did something I normally don't do. And I used a TM on my Wooper for Mud Slap. And I said, fuck your accuracy. Because that is one of the nicest things about Mud Slap. Is that it lowers accuracy as well as hits. So that Wooper was a very good choice. Jesus fuck. Look at how much damage that did compared to one ancient power. Yeah, moves like Mud Slap are especially good because it does lower accuracy at the same time as doing damage. Yeah, I could have just come over here. I want to check on something. Sour. Okay. I don't have any sour poffins right now. There's a reason why I sent Gibby. I chose to switch Gibby over. It is because musicians, or guitarists, will usually use electric type Pokemon. The best Pokemon to use against an electric type is a ground type. Okay. That's a reference. Anyway, welcome to Canalave City. believe that man lives in this house. No, not quite. We got a TM. I have no idea what that move does. Skill swap. Okay. No, I don't need to use another one right now. Yes. This one. Yes. Move deleter. Kind of useless in this one because there are not HMs, and the primary use for a move deleter was to get rid of HM moves on your Pokemon if you had taught them any and you just want them to have them, or if they came with them. Sorry, I was taking my socks off. So once I get some more stuff down in here. So that building behind the Pokemon Center, we'll get into that when we can do the Full Moon quest. And I'll pop into Brilliant Diamond to show it off a little bit. But this is the Harbor Inn. It locked. This is an event that we cannot get anymore because it ended a while back, and I'm kind of annoyed about that, but not again. How about I just push you into the water? Pain in the ass. Literally just batters him. Why is he bothering me again? Double team. I hate double team moves, especially when I don't have never miss moves. What was that about evasion cheesing? Being fun? My last save was right before 15. Vendina, I can't switch now. I don't have Pokemon that has either right now. There. Get fucked. Good for a bug type. So I'll use Leon, because I don't really know what else to do. Oh, I'm an idiot. What the heck? Ow. Guess who forgot? Heracross was a fighting type. Hit me. There, quad weakness to flying type move. could have put Gibby too, because Ponytail, fire type. And my dad is now enjoying the fun that I have to deal with his dumbass dog. Not coming in. We are just gonna... I know it doesn't have any flying type moves yet, but... it's still a flying type, which means it's gonna be less affected by some of its other... by some of Grotile's attacks. Or it's just gonna dodge it. Somehow. Yeah. Yes, you lost again. Stop bothering me. Stupid. No, I'm not going right again. Byron's not even here right now. I'm gonna go heal again real quick. And actually, I think I'm gonna end it here. It is getting pretty late, and as you know, I've had many brain farts tonight because I am not awake. So, Wednesday, we will be going to the Canalave Library. And after that, probably going to Iron Island, because that is where Rourke is right now, or where Byron is right now. But yeah, so I don't think he's there right now. I think we can challenge Byron right now, but I don't want to because I want to go train a bit more, and Iron Island is the best way to train, and also get the last member of our team, actually, is what we're also going to do on Wednesday. But I am tired. My brain is broke. And we can also, one other thing we can do is we can finally evolve Togetic into a Togekiss. Anyway, Wednesday, we will be back here. We will continue our Pokemon adventure. We will be doing, like I said, Iron Island, which will get us the last team member and the item we need to evolve Togetic into Togekiss. We'll be facing Byron, and we'll be continuing with some other plot as well. And I don't know if it's unlocked right away yet. I don't know if the Cresselia thing is unlocked yet. Afterward, right after beating Rourke. I think you have to go through some of the plot first. But anyway, see you on Wednesday.